I'm Madeline, and today we're going to be making a strawberry shortcake. The recipe we'll be using today is from the Boston Cooking School cookbook. It is very straightforward, so even the most inexperienced baker can follow along. So for our first step, we're going to have 2 cups of flour, and if you don't have measuring cups, you can always use a teacup, as it actually is 1 cup. Perfect. So here's 1, and now 2. Excellent. Okay, so now for step 2, we're going to be incorporating baking powder and salt. So you'll just only need 4 teaspoons of baking powder and half a teaspoon of salt, which I've already measured out here. So there you go. And then the next step is sugar. This doesn't actually call for as much sugar as you think, only 2 teaspoons. 1, 2. And now that's all of your dry ingredients. So we just want to give that a quick mix. Okay, so the next step is cutting in the butter. You want to make sure that your butter is very cold, because the colder the butter, the more tender and flaky the biscuit. Okay, so we're going to cut in the butter. If you don't want to get your hands dirty, you can always use a fork. But you want it to be nice and crumbly. Just pinch it into smaller pieces until it's fully incorporated. We've incorporated 1/4 cup of butter. We're going to start adding the liquid. So we have 3/4 cup of milk right here that I've poured from the jug. And then we'll take a fork to mix. We want a pretty dry dough. So now that we have our pastry, we need to split the dough and then just roll it out. Next, we want to put this in a hot oven for 12 minutes. As you can see, the oven is very hot. Now that it's been 12 minutes, our cakes should be done. So now we need to make the strawberries for the strawberry shortcake. It's going to be closer to a syrup, so we need to have the strawberries, and then we're going to add them to the saucepan with a little bit of sugar, as much as you like. If you want it a little bit sweeter, you could do 2 teaspoons, and then just a little bit of water, and we'll cook it on the stove for about 5 minutes. So here we have our cream sauce. In here I've already whipped the whipped cream with 3/4 cup of whipped cream, 1/4 cup of milk, and a teaspoon of vanilla. And now we're just going to add our powdered sugar. This is about 1/3 cup. And now it's time to assemble. So first we'll take our cream, and you want to make a layer of that, however much you like. I like a lot. There you go. And now it's time for the strawberries. What's great about this dessert, it can be as messy as you like. Perfect. And then we just want to put a little bit more up top. And we're done. Thanks so much for joining us today. We hope that you can enjoy this recipe at home, and we can't wait to see you at Roedde House.